Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Detroit Tigers. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the hill, Jack Flaherty. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yes, batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam, so we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Flaherty went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays, so that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big weight off your bullpen, and that's very valuable.
Whips it to first. One up, one down. Now it's the DH for the Angels. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. No play. That's an infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the night.
Runner on the goal. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the first. And now here is Colt Keith. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Soriano, in his fourth year, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Hit in the air, left field. Ward pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Riley Greene. Greene matched a homer in his last game.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's outside. 2-2. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a pitch. Smoked on the ground, a second. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first with one gone. Javier Baez digs in right side.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Kerry Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike one. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. So bases loaded with one away. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. Now one missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
To third, might be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. Now the catcher up to hit, Dillon Dingler. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, that's that slump right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Out to center. Adele sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. First pitch just misses.
Plus, just look at his last 10 games. He's been a difference maker for his team, and he's putting runs on the board. That's a great combo.
And that one fouled off. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Moncada tossed to first. That ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Here's Joe Adele. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that one. No ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2. And that just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. In there, and it's 0-1. Trout would reach 400 career homers with 1 more long ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez. And all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. And a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out.
Throw on to Torkelson. And that is ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Wenceel Perez. Soriano back to work. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Adele makes the grab, one away. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. That one ripped, and that's a base hit. Coming home, here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, the run comes in, and they're up by 3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Riley Greene up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. And now it's Baez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to short, Neto. Fires across the diamond. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Ohapi went deep in his most recent game. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
In the air, right field. Great effort, but it gets down.
Batting ninth, second baseman Christian
So a man
Moore.
at first. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Number 6 in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second, over to first, safe. Next to hit, Nolan Schanuel. That one the other way. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And down. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Grounds 1 to short. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And Glaber takes outside. 1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now Dillon Dingler. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags from third. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. There's a strike. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Strike on the outside, and the count is 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He's been swinging it really well lately. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That's out to center field. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. The right-hander back to work. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hit in the air, center field. Adele moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Andy Ibanez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add a run. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does, and at the plate he didn't miss it.
So the batting order turns over, and up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. That one misses, and that is ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. Adele reaching back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now the left fielder, Riley Greene. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty. Slider right there.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance way back there, and it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now it's Javier Baez. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper, and we're
Now pitching for the Angels,
Kerry Carpenter up
Number
now for the
39.
Tigers.
Andrew Chafin.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Nabs it, and that'll do it. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. Tigers 6 and the Angels 1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Ripped to right. Carpenter makes the catch, and there's one down. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Gleyber Torres. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Dillon Dingler now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
Picks himself up an RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Wenceel Perez up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. On the ground to short, Neto. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now the Angels manager is out.
Now pitching for the Angels.
And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith.
Sam Bachman.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Ibanez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first in time. And here is Riley Greene. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Outside with a breaking ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Next offering misses down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Schanuel leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Oh, that hit him. And he beats it. He's safe. Man at first, nobody out. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
2 down. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Rip towards third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Bachman back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Carpenter now in the box.
0-1's
Comes
the
up
count.
empty with a swing there. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Good take by Torres. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. And strike one to the catcher.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Moore in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Angels retired 1-2-3. This one. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Bachman, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Whips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now, Spencer Torkelson. Swings through that one for strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Adele squeezes it, 2 away down. And here is Wenceel Perez. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. That one is gone. He nails one out to right. His 17th of the year. And they add on. It's 10-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the day. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now 10-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And first offering is fouled off.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-2. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The Tigers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped to 3rd, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Well, he was ready.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Reed Detmers.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Chases that one upstairs.
The high
1 ball,
fastball,
2
particularly
strike.
for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Greene. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Matt
Now coming
Vierling.
in to
1
pitch
out,
hit,
the base is
Matt
empty for him.
Vierling.
And the first
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses
inside.
for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Javier Baez, the next to hit. In the air, right field. Moore on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. And that is out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
He's out.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here's Mike Trout. And that misses. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play. Now a chance for Taylor Ward. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.